This is like an abandoned town. Oh, oh,
Hear that?
Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that.
shit.
No encore?
That's nothing special.
Great work.
Dervish Mist? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, who are you?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
That's a good movie. And not for free.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I mean, I could pay you in Adrena time, but I've already bartered most of my stash over to these poor saps. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
That's right. Clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
You from Edgewater?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
You a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma. I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Alright. That's interesting. I'm assuming I can't get into these buildings. Yeah, they've got like locks on the doors. I don't know what half this shit is used for, but
Okay, keep it quiet.
getting tons of stuff that I'm gonna go check out here in a bit. Figure out what it all is for. These things remind me of the power armor stations in Fallout. Okay. Alright, I think that's all the... Oh, that's a mine! I think... That's definitely a save moment, yes. Why did this PC just turn on? I didn't give you permission to turn on. Go turn in the digits. And then sort through all of our loot. Give me 2 seconds. Chris is awake. I need to go give her good morning hugs and kisses. Okay. Let's go talk to the sheriff.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back.
Interesting jumpsuit you've got. And by interesting, I mean suspiciously reminiscent of contraband.
Here to turn in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
I do indeed.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable.
No longer
I
applicable.
remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork. Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve at the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint to ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Well, that's all three. All right, what's this? Junior Deputy Constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Wow. Okay. How did so many of you people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
That really doesn't answer my question.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder.
That's right,
None of them get
Thornanthium.
my
It's
sympathy.
not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. I heard one of your workers shot himself. Eugene?
Uh-huh. I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much adrenatime. That'll do a number on your brain matter. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime. What's on your mind?
Nothing else. T&L makes the best gear for your friends and family. Your companions love it up with bringing a new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger and select the perk button to see the available perks. Yes, please, because I want to be able to have her generate more threat. Parvati, my dear. 30% generated threat. I didn't play this at the time when it came out because I was busy traveling. But now that it's out, now that we have the second one coming, I did start it last year, but I didn't finish it because I was playing it in between like other releases, and so it sort of fell to the wayside to make room for new releases. But I have a 2-week gap right now in the schedule, so this is the perfect time for me to actually get on top of it and get it completed. All right. Back. Okay. I mean, we might as well head towards the cap.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
All right, I need to go back to the ship. Terror on Monarch with Ruth Bellamy as Halcyon Helen. Alright, we've got a workbench on the ship that we need to go take advantage of. To install your mods, first select the item you wish to upgrade, choose what kind of mod you wish to install. Pick mod to install, boom. Both armors and armor mods cannot be removed once they're used. Pretty sure it only breaks down things that I'm not using, so I should be okay to... Insufficient armor parts to repair. Mod. Let's start with the Fun Times barrel. Increases critical damage dealt. Magazines. Yes, please. No. Yes, please. Toughened. It's the same one, right? This one has a diamond on it. Why does it have a diamond? What's up, Thandar? So if I wanted to, because I can't do it on the armor that I have. So I understand how this works now. So, okay. All right. So essentially, when the number of circles is related to the number of mods you could potentially install on something. So then I could then go in here as an example, and I would be able to wear that, which looks hideous. But it's better than my current stuff a little bit because it has stealth skills, physical armor rating, ranged weapon skills, and reduces my footstep sounds for sneaking. But I really like my hibernation suit. Like, I love the look of the hibernation suit, but I can't upgrade it. You can't mod it. Alright. I don't think if there's any internet issues, I don't think it's on my end, guys. I'm checking YouTube chat. I've got rock solid, so it might be something on the YouTube because it sounds like the guys on YouTube are getting some random like loading issues. Okay. Let's see if I can break any more of this stuff down. Built for looks, not for protection. Oddly enough, it doesn't show the helmet. But when you go to the, I wonder if it's because I don't have any mods that I can use for it yet. Because when you go to the breakdown, it shows this helmet as having 4 ranks, but I can't do anything with it at the moment. Is this my first time playing the game? Not my first time playing this part of the game. I've never done a full playthrough. I've done the first, like, I don't know, 10, 15 hours of the game last year while I was waiting for some new releases, but then I just abandoned it because I was busy with other stuff. So this time, we've got a 2-week gap in the schedule, and we're going to do a full clear of this. Fries for dinner? That sounds tasty. Dude, yeah, it's an anthem. We don't have cupboards here. We just have open shelving. And the worst part is my wife's cat, Frodo. He knows, so there's little lizards that come in our house and they run all over the place. And he jumps up on the top shelf. It's not even a shelf, it's like the top area in our kitchen. And he has knocked, like 3 or 4 times now in the last couple of months, he's knocked a pot, like a big, we have like big pots and pans and stuff stacked up there. And he gets up on top and like runs across chasing these lizards and just yeets stuff off onto the floor. And we're a little bit concerned because some of those are like big, you know, pots for cooking soup and stuff. And one of these days it's going to fall off and hit one of the other cats in the head or something. And yeah, we're kind of trying to figure out how we deal with that because he's an obnoxious, a little obnoxious. Carolina Whopper and fries? Jesus, what's that? That sounds delicious, whatever that is. Transcend says, good old Hungry Jack's. Is that like a restaurant chain in Australia? Because it sounds freaking amazing, whatever that is. Oh shit, that was like a crit hit, I'm guessing. Nothing but dust? Where did the remains go? That's probably worth a save. 100% flame grilled Aussie beef topped with melted cheese, double premium rye bacon, tangy Carolina barbecue sauce, crispy onions, mayo, lettuce. Fuck me, that sounds amazing. Oh my god, I am starving now. Oh, that does sound delicious. There are occasions, because we live in the middle of nowhere and there are no fast food chains here, and I get cravings that I cannot fulfill here, unfortunately. That sounds absolutely divine. You lucky bastard. Oh, it's your version of Burger King, but they had to change the name? Oh, that's a trip. Oh, so headshots actually work? Really? I didn't know you could actually do headshots and stuff like that. Oh shit, there's more guys. Well, I'm a big fan of this sniper rifle now that I've figured out the headshots actually work when you're sneaking. Save. Spectrum vodka, a glass for every class. Oh shit, this place is crawling with marauders. Um, wait.
That was clean.
I can actually do stealth attacks. Okay. Assuming I don't get seen.
Here we go. That's the last of them.
Do they know we're here? I think we're in the clear. Yep. Hack. Encode first aid keycard. Synopsis of history reveal once complete will display proud heritage. That door is barred. Thanar says when Burger King sought to expand in Australia in 1971, it discovered that the Burger King name was already trademarked by a takeaway food shop in Adelaide. To navigate this, Burger King provided its Australian franchisee, Jack Cohen, with a list of alternative names derived from the existing trademarks. So it literally is Burger King, just with a different name, but its parent company is still... I'll be damned. Okay, that's a trip, man. There's a rapier or an antique saber. What the hell quest am I doing in here? Oh, this is the cachet of medicine. So it literally is just Burger King, but just different names because it's in a different country. That's really cool. Somebody just ran and got friends.
I'm on it. That's the last of them.
No, it goes back outside. Is that a jar of mayo? No, it's water. I was like, it looked like a big old jar of mayo. Is there anything I actually need in this vending machine? Because they do sell special gear, which I just now noticed. Ordnance control, helmet, like armor, or armament, ballistics. No. No. Nope. Excuse me.